Good morning. Is it a great morning? This is the day that who made? Welcome graduates, welcome families. Please remain standing as Reverend Dr. Frederick T. Faison, Associate Vice President for Student Success, Health and Wellness, and the University Chaplain offers an invocation, after which the Lincoln University Concert Choir, directed by Dr. Lloyd Mallory Jr., will lead us in singing Lift Every Voice and Sing. Please stay standing until after we sing Lift Every Voice and Sing. Thank you.
And let us be together with God and with one another as we pray. Good and gracious God, we thank you. We thank you for this day, for this is the day that the Lord hath made. And we are rejoicing and we are glad in it. We also assert, O God, as our alma mater heralds, that we will rise in our might. And this day we thank you that you have let us rise as a single garment of destiny. We thank you that you have blessed us to be in this assembly to worship and thank you for all that you have done. We give you glory and we give you praise. Amen.
You may all be seated. I want to thank Reverend Faison for that beautiful invocation. And please, let's give our band and our choir another round of applause. Very beautiful. And I forgot to mention that Dr. Mallory is being accompanied on the piano by Miss Tony Hall. So it's so good to see all of you and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the 167th Commencement Ceremony of Lincoln University. We are very pleased to have you come to share this very special and joyous event in honor of the celebration, we ask that you please observe it with the reverence and dignity it deserves. We also ask you to remain until the end of the ceremony. I promise you we can get through this ceremony very efficiently if you give us your full attention, time, and respect for the fellow graduates today. To the graduates seated before me, I want to congratulate you on your accomplishments. You have persevered and made commitments to finish the journey you have begun, maybe 4, 5, some of you 6, maybe in a few more years than that, but praise God you made it, right? For the graduate students, I'm sure it was less time, but no matter how many years it took, what is important is that you met all the requirements to receive your higher education degree. I want to take this opportunity to say publicly how proud I am of all of you for applying yourselves to achieve this very significant milestone in your journey. Congratulations, graduates. Yeah. I would like to take a minute to acknowledge some of those who are here with us today. Please stand if your name or your group is called if you are able. The Lincoln University trustees, please stand. Thank you for your steadfast support of Lincoln University. The President's Cabinet. This is the A-team in higher education. We couldn't get it done without this group of lovely people. Thank you all for being here today. Our honorary degree recipients, the family of Dr. A. Wade Boykin, Dr. Andrew Dinneman, Dr. Renosi Makote, and Dr. Subasuso Vil Nkomo. Please stand so we can give you a hand. Do we have any elected officials in the House? They didn't come out today, y'all. All right, the Lincoln University staff. If you're staff, stand up, be counted. The Lincoln University faculty. These graduates are here today because of you. Can you please stand so we can give you a hand? Great, great work, y'all. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge Professor Dr. Marilyn D. Button, who retires from the university this year after 41 years of service as an English professor in the Language and Literatures Department. Congratulations, Dr. Button. Dr. Button recently received Professor Emeritus status by the Lincoln University Board of Trustees. Thank you for all your decades and time of hard work. You have left an indelible mark on this university, and we wish you well in your retirement. We have others with significant distinctions whom I would like to recognize at this time. Please stand again, or your group if I call your name. Are there any members of the class of 50, the alumni emeritus class, still here? I saw them all process in and process out because they're tired. Their 50-year class showed the class of 2026 how to party, didn't they? Yeah. I would also like to acknowledge 2 known members of the class of 1956 and 1961, respectively, who are recognized this reunion weekend. From the class of 1956, Mr. Galen Works. Did we make it in the audience somewhere with us? And from the class of 1961, Dr. Leonard Bethel. Congratulations to them. That is 65 and 70 years of dedicated service to Lincoln University. Can all other alumni please stand? I'm standing. Go Lincoln, hell, hell. Are there graduates today who are proud employees of Lincoln University? Please stand. Any employees in the group? Yeah. You get that degree, girl. All right. Please stand, okay, and the reason we're here today, all members of the class of 2026, please rise. Are you in the class? So, stay up. because we heard that you requested that you have one LU party to stroll, to dance, to get it on. So we're gonna give you 2 minutes to do your thing. Can I have the music? All right. So some of you from the class of 2026 tried to party with the class of 1981 and the class of 1986. So please know that the party continues after you leave here today. But now that we've given you a moment, I ask that you just give me your presents till the end of the ceremony. Congratulations, graduates. So in this ceremony, I always like to take a minute to acknowledge the journey of a few members of our graduating class. Their stories of perseverance, victory, and breakthroughs are extraordinary. I received so many deserving stories that I really do not have time to share them all. However, I want to tell you each about a couple of our students whose words will encourage us as we move forward. For those whose testimonials I will read today, I ask that you please stand as I call your name and read your story. Is Brandon Bagobi, get his name out. Are you out there, Brandon? This kid has more energy than anybody I've ever met in my life. But Brandon Bay's journey to Lincoln University began thousands of miles away in Cameroon, with the bold vision to pursue medicine and make a difference through science. At Lincoln, Brandon challenged himself academically and personally, earning a double major in biochemistry and chemistry, right, with double minors in bioinformatics and computer science. while conducting nationally recognized research and presenting his work at conferences across the country. A scholar, a leader, an athlete, mentor, and man of the year, Brandon embodies resilience, curiosity, and global impact as he takes the next step to Stanford University to further develop his skills in healthcare. We celebrate a Lincoln Lion prepared to change the world. Brandon, we are so proud of you. Congratulations. And then from our School for Adult and Continuing Education, we have Bilal Bey. Can you stand? Somewhere we're going to print Bilal's whole journey because it's amazing, but the journey reflects an extraordinary sense of perseverance and purpose. As a child, he experienced profound disruption and instability, circumstances that could have defined his future. Instead, Bilal chose resilience. He found strength through education, mentorship, and service, transforming adversity into lifelong commitment to uplifting others, especially young people who feel unseen and unheard. Today, Bilal stands as an educator, mentor, and community leader, living proof that hardship can become purpose and that perseverance can change lives. Bilal, Lincoln is proud of you. Can we give a hand? And finally, we have Miss Amanda Polk. Amanda, are you out there? Somewhere. So when Amanda Polk arrived at Lincoln, like many students, she was still discerning her academic path. What distinguished her early on, however, was her openness to ideas, to discipline, and to deep learning. She embraced punctuality, preparedness, and active engagement, understanding that true success is built through commitment and curiosity. Through her studies, Amanda immersed herself in the Afrocentric exploration of philosophy. We haven't had a female philosophy major probably in like 20 years or so. So thank you, sister, for bringing it coming. She's grappling she's grappled thoughtfully with ethics, culture, the role of women in intellectual life, and the enduring questions that shape human understanding. In her own words, she offers this wisdom to future Lincoln students, and I quote, "Live in truth, live in righteousness, live in the love of learning, live in wisdom. Once you live in these things, the universe will forever supply your every need." Amanda, you exemplify the spirit of Lincoln University. We are so proud of you, and we congratulate you as you go out in the world to learn, liberate, and lead. And just one final hand to every graduate sitting out there, because you all have a story. And your story brought you here, and your story is taking you out of here. And at some point, we want to collect all those stories, but we're not just interested in your journey to this point. We want to make sure that we keep in touch to see where this journey takes you past this commencement day. And now pleased to join me in welcoming the chair of the Lincoln University Board of Trustees, Van Corbin, a proud member of my class, the greatest class under the sun, the mighty class of 1981, as he brings greetings. Chairman Corbin.
Good morning. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I welcome you to the class of 2026 commencement. For the mothers, fathers, grandparents, aunties, uncles, siblings, friends, and other family, you're the village that nurtured this class. Give yourselves a round of applause. And to the mighty class of 2026, it's your day, it's your time. Give yourselves a round of applause. You know, 45 years ago to this day, Dr. Allen and I sat in your very seats. So I'm gonna share a few thoughts with you, and just a few over the next minute and a half. First of all, have guardrails, but no limits. Never limit yourself. You control you, and don't let anyone else ever control you. but you must hold yourselves accountable. You can accomplish anything you want if you put in the work, but everything you want is on the other side of hard. Always remember that. And always be a thermostat and not a thermometer. Thermostats control the room. When they come in and it's too hot, they cool it down. When it's too warm, when it's too cold, they warm it up. So always be a thermostat and never a thermometer. Focus on continuous improvement. Be better today than you were yesterday and not as good as you're going to be tomorrow. And every day means every day. And don't compete with others, compete with yourselves. Nurture you, love yourself, so yourself first so you can spend the rest of your life sharing that love with the world. And lastly, set the world on fire, but don't burn it down. You're built to learn, liberate, and lead. So like Nike says, just do it. God bless you all.
All right, thank you, Chairman Corbin. All right, be a thermostat, not a thermometer. I got that one. I now invite Dr. Pia Dees, Provost and Dean of the Faculty, to present the 2026 Lindback Award for Distinguished Teaching. Dr. Dees.
It is my pleasure to present the Christian R. and Mary F. Lindback Award for Distinguished Teaching, one of the most prestigious teaching honors bestowed at colleges and universities across the greater Delaware Valley. Established in 1961, the Lindback Award recognizes faculty who demonstrate exceptional excellence in teaching, those who motivate, challenge, and inspire students through approachability, innovation, and impact. Today, Lincoln University proudly honors Dr. Sam Williams as the recipient of the Lindback Award for Distinguished Teaching. Dr. Williams is a visionary educator, transformative leader in business and technology education. He holds a PhD in business, a Master of Science in Information Systems, and an MBA in marketing, bringing both rigorous academic preparation and real-world expertise into every classroom he leads. Widely recognized for his dynamic teaching style, Dr. Williams challenges students to think boldly, act strategically, and lead with purpose. His courses in marketing, management, organizational behavior, and communications are not only known for their intellectual rigor, but for their lasting influence on student confidence and career readiness. As director of the Lincubator, Dr. Williams has built a highly innovative, student-centered entrepreneurship hub, providing hands-on access to business creation, media production, and emerging technologies. Under his leadership, students leave not only with degrees, but with experience and a competitive edge. A former entertainment industry executive with more than 25 years of experience, Dr. Williams uniquely bridges culture, business, and education, bringing authentic real-world insight into the academic space. Above all, he is a dedicated mentor whose impact is measured most clearly in the lives he transforms. His guiding principles captures his approach to teaching. Don't be the change, create the change. For his bold vision, unwavering commitment to students, and extraordinary excellence in teaching, it is my honor to present the Christian R. and Mary F. Lindback Award for Distinguished Teaching to Dr. Sam Williams. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Williams. You're good.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Picture, picture. right. Congratulations, Professor Williams. We could hear from the audience how beloved you are on this campus, and just how fantastic students coming through your classes and the Linkubator are. So we are proud of you. You're much deserving of that award, so thank you. Yeah, let's give him a hand. I now invite Dr. Larisha Hawkins, Professor of Political Science and Director of the Center for the Study of the Underground Railroad, to the podium to introduce the valedictorians for the class of 2026. Dr. Hawkins.
Good morning. I have the distinct pleasure of introducing the valedictorians of the class of 2026. In Latin, valere means to speak well. Dicere means to speak. Valedictorians are individuals who are selected to speak well of and speak wisdom to their peers. They are chosen because they have accomplished themselves during their academic career. Our valedictorians for 2026 are Cody Gibbs, a health science major, from New York, and Onya Degachi, I promise I practiced Kanu, a computer science major from Nigeria. I reached out to the advisors and mentors of each student and wanted to share a snippet of what makes them special, in addition to the fact that each of them maintained a 4.0 GPA in two of the most demanding majors on campus. Cody takes an intentional, this is what Dr. Porter said about Cody. Cody takes an intentional and proactive approach to his academic and professional development. He does not wait for opportunities to come to him. He seeks and secures them. Cody completed internships at Columbia University, the University of Delaware, and Sun River Health. This past summer, he observed 2 open heart surgeries at his local hospital, an experience that ultimately solidified his decision to pursue cardiovascular perfusion. While maintaining a 4.0 GPA, he also mentored peers and created opportunities that support the success of those around him. Dr. Nelson added, Cody truly embodies leadership, establishing the A-team tutoring services and taking time to send handwritten notes of appreciation to faculty throughout the semester. Let's give Cody a hand. About Kachi, Dr. Tiffany Smith stated, Kachi was the absolute best. Not only was he excellent in the classroom, but he also used his spare time on Fridays to work with students preparing for technical interviews by helping them strengthen their coding habits. Unsurprisingly, he turned his internship last summer into a full-time software engineering position at Netflix. This was after competing 2 summers with Amazon Web Services. In his senior year, he also earned an honorable mention for the 2025-26 Computing Research Association Outstanding Undergraduate Researcher Award. He was often the quietest in the class, but always respectful and attentive. It was an absolute joy to watch Kachi grow over the past 3.5 years. He did all these internships and still completed his coursework a semester early and is now working at Netflix. Welcome our valedictorians.
My face hurts. I've been smiling so much today. Greetings. I am Cody Gibbs, a graduating senior health science major and one of the esteemed valedictorians of the class of 26. And it feels so good to finally be able to say that. I can feel the love and energy radiating in this space, and I count it a blessing to play a tiny part in one of the greatest days of so many of your lives. Please indulge me while I share some brief thoughts. And you're welcome in advance. I managed to shrink my 4-hour speech into a few minutes just for you guys. I've entitled my speech this afternoon, Look at God, look at Lincoln, look at us. Look at God. First, I'd like to thank God who makes all things possible. He orders my steps in the way that I should go and lights the path on which I follow. Special thanks, I'd like to thank my family and extended family, my mom, dad, 3 brothers. You all pour into me every single day, and you support me no matter what. All of me is simply a product of you all, and I love you very much. I also have to thank Dr. Nelson and the Health Science Department for all of your support throughout these last few years. At the beginning of my freshman year, I set a goal. I wrote my goal down on a sheet of paper and I etched it in my mind, because a goal that's not written down is just smoke, it's not real. And like you, I embarked on a 4-year marathon, working endlessly to achieve that goal. And when things got hard, I imagined this day, our graduation day, the day when my dream and all of our dreams would come true. And while I said it was a marathon, it was actually a sprint. All gas, no brakes, right to the finish line. And thank God the finish line is finally here, because I was starting to slow down, I'll be honest. But I brought with me a copy of the first time I wrote down the 4.0 GPA goal. This is from my freshman year, December 11th, 2022. And this is just an example of the power of goals and the power of Lincoln. Look at Lincoln. Lincoln University is a family. It's a learning sanctuary that has embraced me and shaped me into the person I am standing right now. One thing I found at Lincoln that I'm sure is true of all HBCUs is that in every class without fail, my professor assumed I was brilliant before I even said a word. Before I raised my hand to ask a question, my professor assumed that I and all of my classmates were brilliant. The first step to empowering a student is to make sure they know that they are somebody. And there's something else about Lincoln and these HBCUs, but you all know this already, otherwise you wouldn't be here. It's this: HBCUs work. HBCUs work, not just the concept or the idea, but the educational practices of HBCUs work. Maybe if I say it loud enough, they can hear me in the White House. HBCUs work. When you pour into Black students, educate them on their history, and empower them to achieve, they go on to change not only their communities or their country, but the world. I am living proof that HBCUs work. Class of 26, you are all living proof that HBCUs work. HBCUs produce movers and shakers, status quo breakers, and change makers. Knowing the alumni of Lincoln alone, Kwame Nkrumah, Thurgood Marshall, Brenda Allen, what would this world be if not for the HBCU graduate? But you already know the answer to that question. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir on this Sunday afternoon. Look at us. The class of 26 is full of outstanding examples of HBCU excellence. How about the international student who left home at an early age to pursue their education, not seeing their family for years on end, only able to speak to them on the phone? What about the young mom or dad who didn't let the responsibilities of having a child stop them from achieving their dreams? How about the student who lost a parent or a grandparent but continued to work and push and strive and is about to walk across this stage with their loved ones watching from the heavens? There's also the SACE master students who I know are very excited to walk across the stage. I don't know how you guys do it. You guys are juggling adulthood, a full-time job, and this. I know you guys are very excited. And we can't forget about the first gen students, those that are first in their family to attend college. There's a lot of those in the crowd. You guys are the trailblazers of your family, and you are setting a precedent for years to come. And I'll say this, one thing I've noticed in our age group is that sometimes we're so full of plans and potential. Our energy is everywhere. We're eager to take on the world, and then we get out into the world and we lose our spark. Our dreams die, and once our dreams die, we forget our hobbies. And once we forget our hobbies, the workplace takes up most of our time. We lose the innocent love for life that defined our youth. And so I'm speaking this to you all, but I'm speaking over myself as well. Do not let the matters of this world break your spirit. Do not let the matters of this world or the issues or the news or the Supreme Court break your spirit. There's an old hymn that says, "This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me." The world didn't give it, and what? The world can't take it away. Snap a mental picture or a screenshot of this day, all the love and support that you feel right now, all the hopes and dreams you have in this moment, all the faculty, staff, alumni, and friends that are here cheering you on and praying that you won't ever give up. There are people out in this world who are hoping that we give up. They may even be praying that we give up because their livelihoods depend on us giving up. But when you want to give up, recall this day and keep moving forward. One thing you're going to hear a lot of people say is, "I'm proud of you." But don't forget to be proud of yourself. There are a few of us that are going to continue our education after this. Others are going right into the workplace. And others, for one reason or another, don't have an immediate job or opportunity lined up for after this day. And if that's the case for you, I think that's all right, because life is a marathon and not a sprint. You don't have to have it all handled right now. Your mind is a pearl. With it, you can do anything in this world. Be proud of yourself no matter where you're headed after this day. In fact, class of 2026, pat yourselves on the back. Pat yourselves on the back. I'll do it too. Be proud of yourself no matter where you're headed after graduation. Trust that your Lincoln education will take you far in this world. And if you made it here, have faith that you can make it anywhere. Look at God, look at Lincoln, look at us. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Onyedika Chikanu. I know, like, half of everyone on this campus has, like, butchered my name, so I just went by Kachi, like, throughout my campus journey. But my name is Onyedika Chikanu, and it is such an honor to stand before you all, graduates, faculty, family, friends, and everyone that has shaped our journey as one of this year's valedictorians. 1,250 days of wondering if we will ever make it to this moment. Today, the speculation ends. We are the class of 2026. You know, if you could go back and make the version of yourself that first walked through Lincoln's Gate, you probably wouldn't recognize them. I know I wouldn't. But today is not just a celebration of a degree. It's a celebration of the sacrifices you made, of the effort you poured in, and of the person you had to become to earn the right to sit in these chairs. A Nigerian Igbo proverb that has always served as my mantra is, "Onekwe, Chiekwe." It translates to, if a person says yes, their personal God or guardian spirit also says yes. As a child in Nigeria, I dreamed of traveling overseas, of getting a scholarship to a university in the US, and of finding myself in Silicon Valley working for one of the big tech companies. I believe that if I worked towards this vision, my personal God had no other option but to comply. I believe this was my destiny. Somehow I found myself at Lincoln University. Lincoln has been one of the biggest catalysts for me and for each of us to achieve our dreams. But saying yes to a dream is only the first step. The Chi, our personal God, didn't just hand us these degrees. The Chi responded because we showed up. He responded during those 8 a.m. classes in the biting Pennsylvania code, when every bone in our bodies told us to stay in bed. He responded in August 2022, when I sat in English 101, staring at Lassie Hughes' Salvation, feeling completely overwhelmed and wondering if I truly belonged here. I knew I wasn't alone in this feeling. We all had those moments. We all had those moments like in 2025 when I sat in my 4 p.m. software engineering class questioning who on earth convinced me that taking 20 credits in one semester was a good idea. But we didn't just survive the heavy course loads and the academic stress. We leaned on each other through the moments that shook our community. When our safety felt uncertain, when the headlines were heavy, when the fate of HBCUs was threatened, we chose to keep going. We chose to look out for one another. That's the Lincoln Lion spirit. To our faculty, teachers, family, and friends who are there to support us as we dreamed and achieve our dreams, we say thank you. I would not have been here if not for my parents, my Uncle Kani, who brought me to Lincoln from Austin, my extended family who made my transition and life in the US easier, my professors, Dr. Taoshe, Dr. Smith, Dr. Dedefa, Dr. Fala, Dr. Vesna, my friend group, and God Almighty. Class of 2026, congratulations belongs to each of us. Not just because we finally got our degrees, but because we persevered through these trying times. In the future, when things get hard, remember your Lincoln journey. From passing through those gates to this final stop, remember everything you achieved in these 4 years. Remember this moment. Like myself, many of us have big dreams. When you go out there and feel like your dreams are too big for you to achieve, remember, Onyekwe, Chiekwe, when you say yes to your dream, your personal God will always say yes to it. Thank you and congratulations once again.
All right. Thank you and congratulations to our outstanding valedictorians. The entire Lincoln University community congratulates you on your accomplishments and thank you for being such outstanding examples of academic excellence. We are truly proud of them. Can we give them another round of applause? We will now have a selection of Just Come From the Mountain, performed by our talented Lincoln University Concert Choir. So beautiful. Thank you, choir. And now, ask Dr. Dees to come to the podium to introduce our commencement speaker.
Our commencement speaker today is Dr. Steve Perry, a nationally recognized educator, author, and change agent whose life and leadership reflect an unwavering commitment to expanding opportunity through education. He was also a Lincoln University honorary degree recipient in 2023. Dr. Perry is widely recognized as a leader in the education revolution, driven by a simple but powerful mission to provide high-quality, college-bound educational opportunities for children and families who have historically been denied access and voice. His commitment to excellence is perhaps best known through his leadership as a former principal of Capital Preparatory Magnet School in Hartford, Connecticut. Recognized by U.S. News and World Report as one of the top schools in the nation. Under his leadership, 100% of the school's first-generation graduates were accepted to four-year colleges, a distinction achieved by every graduating class since 2006. In 2012, Dr. Perry founded Capital Preparatory Schools to expand that vision, building a network of schools serving low-income first-generation students. Today, schools under his leadership in New York and Connecticut have sent 100% of their graduates to four-year colleges. Beyond the classroom, Dr. Perry has led nonprofit organizations, founded parent advocacy groups, and served communities through educational and social service initiatives. His work and insights have been featured on national and international media platforms, and his counsel is sought by community leaders, public figures, and policymakers alike. Dr. Perry is also the author of 5 books, including the best-selling Push Has Come to Shove, Getting Our Kids the Education They Deserve. Guided by his belief that it is not where you start, but the difference you make along the way, Dr. Steve Perry continues to transform lives through education, advocacy, and action. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Steve Perry, our 2026 commencement speaker.
Thank you so much, Dr. Diaz. Thank you all for giving me the opportunity to join you on this amazing occasion. I'd like to begin by thanking Dr. Allen for the opportunity to join you, the board for the opportunity to be among you, and to you, the families of these amazing graduates. Thank you for this opportunity. Now, I understand that I'm sort of like the preacher who's right before lunch and you just want me to hurry through it, which is cool because I want the same thing you want. You just want to hear your baby's name called, and I want somebody to call your baby's name. So we want the same things. In fact, I am taking in this moment, you are the dreams of our ancestors and the nightmares of our oppressors. For 167 years, y'all have been breaking the back of oppression, showing that there ain't nothing that we can't do if we don't set our minds to it. So we're here to celebrate in a way in which only we celebrate. We have a commitment to education that is so profound and so compelling that it bears almost a religious connection. And so if we're going to start by calling names, if you don't mind, Dr. Allen, I'm going to give it a shot. I got 2 of my own, couple children here who are alums of Capital Prep. One is Tyrese Carter. Another one is Kemsley Jellin. Thank you, son. I want to tell you that on April 1st, Kemsley sent me a text. And he said, thank you. I've been doing this for 21 years. No one has ever sent me a thank you text. Good people say thank you. There are a lot of good people here. And so after receiving Kemsley's text, I called your president to say thank you. She's the reason he's here. She said, we want more young men, send us your best. And we did. He's here today. Now, I said it's been 21 years since I've gotten a thank you, and I know there are a lot of people back there who like, you know what? Me too. So the class of 2026, I ask you to stand with every fiber of your being, yell as loud as you can to the people behind you, thank you, thank them by name, stand up and give them all that they have given you. Please stand and say thank you to those folks behind you. You can have more degrees than a thermometer, but it doesn't make you a good person. You can have more titles than a library, but that doesn't make you a good person. The completion of this degree makes you a better version of yourself, but it does not make you better than anyone else. What makes you good is what you give to others. Your contribution to the world, it creates opportunities for you. It will define what you can purchase, but it will not define your worth. There are a lot of rich people who are good for nothing. There are a lot of famous people who ain't worth knowing. But when you are someone who understands what it means to be a good person, you understand the word gratitude. When you understand gratitude, you understand that you have to give thanks along the way. You understand that every single part of your life is touched by someone. Not just those people who are behind you, it's the people who erected this. It's the people who put those chairs in. It's the people who cut that grass. It's the people who fed you for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how many it took for y'all to get out of here. But whatever it took for you to get here, somebody, somewhere, whether they had a uniform on, they didn't have a degree, they don't have the time to do anything other than just say thank you. So today as we celebrate you, we celebrate what you have done, how you continue to push our community forward and continue to grow as people. Remember that the degree doesn't make you a better person than anyone, it makes you a better version of yourself. What makes you a great person is making other people's lives better. We're all going back to dust at some point. But while we're on this side of the earth, what will define us are the people whose lives are made better by something as simple as saying thank you. So while you celebrate today, and we celebrate you, when they get to holler your name, when your name is called, I know we told them to hold their applause, but I've been black for a minute. We don't always follow directions. Keep in mind with every step that you take, when you leave that chair, somebody put it there. Somebody put these steps here, somebody put this stage here. Thank everyone that you can along the way. And I ask you for real, as you leave Lincoln University, a fantastic institution, before you leave this place, you find as many people as you can and you just say thank you. You just say thank you. Those aunties at the dining hall, say thank you. People in your dorm, say thank you. People you argue with in financial aid, okay, don't say thank you to them, but you mean well. You may not thank the bursar either, but thank as many people as you can, because the act of thanking them does more for you than it does for them. Congratulations, class of 2026. I'm glad to be among you. Y'all keep shining.
Well, I'm going to follow that advice, and I'm going to say thank you to Dr. Perry. It's so interesting because that message really exemplifies just what our motto is, and that is learn, liberate, and lead. And the lead is to say, take this very precious, rigorous education and use it in the service of others. Yes, indeed, say thank you. Final thing I want to say about that is, as many people know, we had a different commencement speaker who had to cancel. And back in 2023, Dr. Perry was my commencement speaker, but we had to make a change, and he graciously stepped aside and came to get the honorary degree, but he gave the podium to Governor Josh Shapiro. And so just a couple weeks ago, he was calling me to say thank you, and he's like, if there's anything I can do for you, I was like, by the way, I need a commencement speaker. And he said, I'm there. And so you're here, and I'm going to say thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's say thank you for a great message. All right. I think I did all that. Pretty much. All right. Now I ask that you please give your attention to the concert band under the direction of Dr. Adolph Wright, Director of University Bands, for the selection of Novena. Concert band, thank you. Wow, thank you for that selection. Can we give them another round of applause? Great job, y'all. Dr. Wright, you've been a great inspiration to the band. I'm just looking forward to your growth and all the positive vibes that you're bringing to campus. Thank you so much for pouring into these young people. That was just beautiful, so thank you. All right, next on the program is a presentation of honorary degrees. The honorary degree is awarded to individuals who have distinguished themselves in their chosen profession and who go above and beyond of the call of duty in their communities, in the region, and in the nation, and actually in the world. Upon recommendation of the faculty and the approval of the Lincoln University Board of Trustees, we are pleased to honor them, 4 of them today. Our first honorary degree is being awarded posthumously to Dr. A. Wade Boykin II. His citation will be read by Dr. Camille Warner, Assistant Professor of Psychology. We should say that you can read the full bios in the program, but I invite Camille, Dr. Warner to the podium, and please, Malik and Wade, join us.
Good afternoon. Lincoln University posthumously confers the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters upon Dr. A. Wade Boykin, a trailblazing psychologist whose scholarship transformed understanding of culture, cognition, and educational opportunity. A distinguished professor at Howard University, Dr. Boykin advanced research that placed culture at the center of educational equity, most notably through his influential triple quandary framework. His work shaped national policy, earned election to the National Academy of Education and the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, and inspired generations of scholars and educators. His legacy endures through research, mentorship, and a lifelong commitment to knowledge in service and humanity.
Thank you. I'm gonna step here for a minute. Kind of crowded up here. All right, so this particular honorary degree is very special to me. One of the great honors I have as president is to bring forward to the faculty and the board some really amazing people. But Dr. A. Wade Boykin was my mentor. He was my teacher, he was my friend. These 2 young men are like my nephews, maybe now my sons, and it just is an honor. I wish I could have done it when he was here with us, but it's never too late to show your love. And there's so much love I have for this man and everything that he's done for me in my life. And I just wanted to make sure that in this public forum that I formally thanked your father for just all that he poured into me as a mentor and as a friend and just as a wonderful human being. And so we are just so honored to honor him. So thank you. And so one's a citation, one's So I have to officially do this. So now, by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Lincoln University Board of Trustees, I am honored to confer upon you the Doctor of Humane Letters posthumously, honoris causa, with all the rights and privilege appertaining to. We can now clap. And then get up high. Our second honorary degree recipient is Dr. Andrew Dinneman. Carol Smith Williamson, lecturer in Anthropology, Sociology, and Criminal Justice Department, will read the citation. Will the two of you please come to the podium?
For the last month, I've been reflecting on good men. And an artist has come to mind as I've reflected. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Salt and Pepper. Anybody heard it? Okay, my graduate students, yes. Well, they have a song that came to mind. And that song was, What a Man. So I need you to work with me, members of class of 2026. So if I say, what a man, I need you to say, what a man. Let's try. What a man. If I say, what a man, I need you to say, what? And if I say, what a man, I need you to say, now families, you can't see your graduates, but some of the men are supposed to be saying, what a man, but they are saying, what a man. And I don't care which way you say it, but please work with me. Lincoln University proudly confers the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters upon the Honorable Andrew E. Dinneman in recognition of a lifetime devoted to education, civic leadership, and public service. What a man. A distinguished scholar and educator for nearly 5 decades, Dr. Dinneman shaped generations of students through his teaching in African American history, global studies, and public policy. What a man. His commitment to the common good extended into public office through decades of service in Pennsylvania's state and local government, including leadership in education policy. As a former member of Lincoln University's Board of Trustees, he has been a steadfast advocate and trusted steward of the university's historic mission and future promise. What a man. President Allen, I present Dr. Andrew Dinneman for the degree Doctor of Humane Letters.
Okay. We're gonna have you move over here. Thank you, Dr. Dinneman, for your lifetime of scholarship, contributions to public service, and your steadfast advocacy for education and equity. When Senator Dinneman was on the Senate in the House, in Senate in the General Assembly, and on the House Appropriations Committee, he always gave me an opportunity in my questions during the hearings to talk about Lincoln. And I thank you for that, because I think those opportunities have helped us to change the minds of some of your colleagues about what a great place Lincoln University is. Your contribution as an educator, legislator, lifelong friend of Lincoln University exemplifies leadership rooted in knowledge, guided by principles, and commitment to the public good. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, and the entire Lincoln community, we are deeply honored to welcome you into the family of honorary degree recipients. Now, by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Lincoln University Board of Trustees, I am honored to confer upon you the Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges appertaining to. Congratulations. Get a hug. We're going to move over that way and take a picture, I think. Yeah, okay. This way. That way. This way. A little bit more. Go out that way. Just step up. With us today, all the way from South Africa, to receive an honorary degree is my classmate, Dr. Renosi Mkote, Esquire, Assistant Professor in Business and Entrepreneurial Studies Department. I'm sorry, that's the speaker. Dr. Udaku, did I say that correctly? Esquire, Assistant Professor in the Department of Business and Entrepreneurial Studies, will read the citation. Can you join me at the podium? What's on that side?
Good afternoon. Lincoln proudly confers the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters upon Dr. Renose Makate, an internationally respected economist and public servant whose leadership has shaped economic policy in South Africa and across the global community. Dr. Makate has served as the highest level of public finance, including as Deputy Governor of the South African Reserve Bank and Executive Director of the World Bank Group. A dedicated scholar and academic leader, she has guided institutions committed to ethical governance, fiscal stewardship, and development. A distinguished alumna of Lincoln University, Dr. Makate exemplifies the university's mission to educate leadership whose expertise and service strengthen communities and advance the public good.
All right, thank you. All right now. Okay, thank you. So Lincoln University is proud to confer the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters upon Dr. Renosi Makote, an internationally respected economist and public servant whose leadership has shaped economic policy in South Africa and across the globe. As a dedicated scholar and acclaimed leader, she has guided institutions committed to ethical governance, fiscal stewardship, and development. A distinguished alumna of Lincoln University, Dr. Makote exemplifies the university's mission to educate leaders whose expertise and service strengthens communities and advances the public good. I am pleased to offer you this on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the entire Lincoln University community. Also want to say welcome home. And Renosi and I actually lived in the same residence hall when she first arrived from South Africa. So we've been knowing each other going on 50 years. So it's just great to have you back. Now, by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Lincoln University Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I'm honored to confer upon you the Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereunto. Oh, I think we have to go over here and take a picture. Last but not least, I'm honored to award an honorary degree to another classmate who traveled from South Africa, Dr. Sibasuso Val Nkomo, and Dr. Chike Ihejirika, chairperson and professor in the Political Science Department. Would you please come to the podium? They have their own.
Good afternoon. I want to reiterate the saying of one of our valedictorians. He said, "Onye kwe chi ekwe." For those who don't know, it means when you say yes, your God says yes. Dr. Sibu Susan Nkomo and Nelson Mandela and the colleagues in South Africa said yes, and God said yes, and South Africa became free. An educator, a Fulbright scholar, and the chairperson emeritus to the political science department here at Lincoln University. Lincoln University is proud to confer the degree of Newfoundland Letters to Dr. Sibu Cecil Nkomo, a distinguished alumni of Lincoln University, whose work exemplifies leadership in the service of democracy and public service, a pivotal figure in South Africa's democratic transition. Dr. Nkomo served in the nation's first democratic government following negotiations that ushered in democracy and inclusive government. He is the co-founder of the chair of Mangupugwe Institute of Strategic Reflection, a globally reflected public policy think tank, and currently serves as the interim director of the Thabo Mbeki African School of Public and International Affairs. His scholarship, leadership, as well as the enduring commitment to ethical governance brings great honor to his alma mater. Madam President, I present to you Dr. Nkomo for the Award of Human Letters.
Thank you, Dr. Ihezurika. Let me find my place. So again, class of 81 is fabulous. So Dr. Bill Nkomo, your lifetime of distinguished service in democratic governance, public policy, and global dialogue reflects the highest ideals of a Lincoln University education. As an alumnus whose leadership has shaped institutions, strengthened democracy, and advanced strategic thought across the globe, you exemplify Lincoln's enduring legacy and international impact. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, and the entire Lincoln University community, we congratulate you and welcome home. Now, by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Lincoln University Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I am honored to confer upon you the Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Step over and get a lot. Can we give a congratulations again for all our honorary degree recipients? The Lincoln University family is proud to honor each of you for your continuing support and contributions to your community, the nation, humanity, and the populations you serve. We are delighted to welcome you to the Lincoln University family. Both Renosi and Subasuso, you just extended your familyship, but to the family of Dr. Boykin and to Senator Dinniman, once a lion, always a lion. So welcome home. All right, we are ready now to confer those degrees. Upon the class of 2026, Dr. Dees will first recognize candidates for the master's degree. Yeah, you can come up.
Madam President, may I present the candidates for the following degrees: Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, and Master of Human Services. Candidates, please stand. Madam President, these candidates have been certified by the faculty as having completed all requirements for the master's degree in their chosen field and are recommended for admittance with specification according to the degree in which they have qualified.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Lincoln University Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer upon you individually the master's degree with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities there appertaining, and cause you to be vested in the hood appropriate to this degree. I know.
Master's degree candidates, please stand and advance to the stage at the direction of the marshals.
Erica L. Alston Buck.
Lisa M. Bell.
Nicole Janai Chisholm.
Keith F. Cole Jr.
Imani Dennis.
April H. Moomin.
Maurice Jason Drake.
Zenayan Bone Robinson.
Julian Sanders.
Cecilia Wangari Gateka. Ilal Eklulu.
Aaliyah K. Williams.
Juanita B. Brown Lyons.
Riche N. Black.
Deja Angel Burrows.
Lakaya Davis.
Tiffany Monique Chisholm.
Fatira Imani Porter.
Monique C. Jones.
Kaja Rhodes. Kayla Nicole Roach.
Dr. Veronica Z. Scott.
Maisha Taylor.
Tashia Tucker.
Ronald Rashid Thomas.
Juanita Renee Williams.
Takia Bigelow.
Joy Forbes.
Crystal S. Gordon.
Yeah. Evan Elise Lassiter.
Jamal Douglas Martin.
Taylor Yvonne Freeland.
Jeremiah Lamont McLaurin.
Troy Spencer Denkins.
Ryan Janae Scott.
Elena Aliyah Kole.
Destiny Joy Chambers.
Ronell Whitehead, yeah. Okay. Ronell Whitehead Jr.
Shania Marie DuBose.
Siani Robinson. Siani Gooden.
Tamara Dominique Hamilton Laws.
Angelique F. Mount.
Leslie Danielle Mitchell.
Shantia Monet.
Shakia Naima Nesmith.
Dominica Perkins.
Lene Sales.
Ariana Renee Rochester.
Augustus Yana Duncan Jr.
Shakira Stanton. Jonathan Thibault. That was funny. The lady came. The minister wants to see an eyes. But, hey. Rafina.
All right, can we give those graduates a round of applause? Wear that hood proudly and always keep us in mind. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now pleased to acknowledge the honors graduates for the, oh, I'm sorry, you can be seated.
Okay. I am pleased to acknowledge the honors graduates for the class of 2026. We have several categories of honor graduates that are receiving academic distribution today. The graduates who have earned credits prior to attending Lincoln and have earned a GPA of at least 3.4 are recognized as honors graduates. They are designated with a gold honors cord. Will those graduates listed in the program as honors please stand? You may stand. You may be seated. Undergraduates listed in the program under Latin Honors have earned 60 or more credits at Lincoln University and have a cumulative grade point average from 3.4 to 4.0. Graduates who have earned a cumulative grade point average between 3.4 and 3.59 are listed as cum laude. They are designated with a gold honors cord. Will those cum laude graduates please stand? Congratulations, you may be seated. Those graduates who have a cumulative grade point average between 3.6 and 3.79 are listed in the program as magna cum laude. They are designated with 2 gold honors cords. Will those magna cum laude graduates please stand? Congratulations, please be seated. Graduates earning a cumulative grade point average between 3.8 and 4.0 are designated summa cum laude. They are designated with 3 gold honors cords. Will the summa cum laude graduates please stand? Congratulations, please be seated. Graduating summa cum laude, I would like to give special recognition to this year's Valedictorian. Layla M. Davis, who is earning a Bachelor of Science degree today. Layla, please stand. Let's give all of our honor graduates a round of applause. Madam President, I now present the candidates for the bachelor's degrees. Will all the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please rise? Madam President, these candidates have been certified by the faculty as having completed all requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science according to the program in which they have qualified.
Graduates, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Lincoln University Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer upon you individually the bachelor's degree in your chosen field with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities there appertaining to and cause you to be vested with the hood appropriate for this degree.
Graduates, please advance to the stage at the direction of the marshals.
Congratulations. Bilal R. Bay.
Kim Mary Britton.
Alice V. Holmes.
Isaiah Dominic Johnson.
Sierra J. Jones.
Abdul Jalil Jones.
Keishla Monique Kirby Woods.
Shante Mary Shell.
Jada Ronette Spence.
Thurman Thomas.
Denise Weathers.
Devin Jabri Williams.
Pamela Williams.
Leila Abdul Ali.
Tyrese LaShawn Carter.
Trinity Yasmin Cannon.
Brooke Khalees Branch.
Jerome W. Cruz.
Rafiq Naeem Click.
Giselle Garrett.
Cache Renee Brister. Alicia Lashana Richardson.
Kayla A. Gold.
Sean Lee Prince Henry.
Shell Jenny Lockhart.
Keyshawn E. Gianni A. Robinson.
Shani N. Murphy.
Tamika L. Irvin.
Cyrus Emmanuel Hendricks.
Anaya Taisha Clark.
Rishaya Genesis Nicole Howie.
Renaya Ariana Jax.
Essence Mary Aldonis.
Isaiah A. Jones.
Kamari Shle Moore.
Davion Ashe Blanchard.
Miley May Skillings.
Tiara Jasmine McMillan.
Chelsea Joseph.
Shanae Brookins.
Zoe
Michelle.
Jensen Harris.
Michelle Franson Robin Watts.
Shabira Proctor.
Tamia Pearson.
Cordell Malcolm Jefferson.
Daryl Young Jr.
Jada Monet Bradley.
Siani Bouvier Smith.
Alexandria Bell Jones.
Caitlin Z. Carter.
Anthony Robert Louis Duroc.
Saya McDaniel. Armani Sean Little.
Takira Sparkle Jones.
Adara D. McFarlane.
Kimaria Michelle Mary Howens.
Divya Ariana Myers.
Marissa Monet Grant.
Neilani D. Allen.
Kayla Amari Davis.
Unique Love Cannon.
Simaya Imani Maxi.
Kaya Imani Armstrong.
Sally Michelle Kwabia.
Yolanda Yanis Ilinan Ayable.
Nice. Okay. Temaya Bint Abdullah Davis.
Karaya Asia Tumaini.
Zenaya Shipman.
Marilis Chalas.
I love it. Dennis.
Aaron M. Bryant.
Makaya Janice Macmillan.
Gabrielle Otto.
Okay. Lanaya Shanira Young.
London Monet McIntosh.
Ahmad Kamau Austin.
Storm Kennedy Wright.
Kajejan Azra Astri.
Amaya A.
Anye Bailey.
Terrell R. Chadwick.
Hunter Conway.
Daniel M. Cooley.
Robert M. Dan.
Jaylon Dell.
Chloe. Chloe Mary Foster.
Solomon Leonard Divard.
Alonzo David Agunde.
Keith Jordan Gardner.
Kenneth Howard Gaston III.
Dora Gilbert.
Keandre Dante Alexander Green.
Kylia Nazrain Yvonne Hargett Bryant.
Gianna Hanna.
Zaria Monet Hughes.
Destiny Millionaire Hodges.
Nathaniel Monier
Jonathan.
Kennedy.
Jonathan Martinez.
Eli J. Reddick.
Michael Aaron Hollingstorworth.
Sarai Nkemka Jillowit.
Messiah Hamilton Hale.
Elizabeth Omatola Ojiri.
Nia Hunt.
Jaden I. Randolph.
Scott T. Rank.
Pedro L. Santos.
Lassie Joquan Scott.
Glenn F. Simmons Jr.
Victoria Elena Semper.
Azir Z. Stooks Johnson.
Quadia Stewart.
Tamir Jerome Bradley.
Caleb Charles.
Ivory I. Turner.
Madison Wright.
Vanessa Martin. Sorry.
Tequan T. Williams.
Diani Latia Sykes.
Go Bay Brandon Bay.
Gasumo Fofana.
Aliyah Rose.
Kemsley Galen.
Asap David Smith.
Talasha Janaya Vicks.
Ahmad Shahid Brisbane.
Savannah I. Brooks.
Zoe Alonza Campbell.
Sakai M. Brown.
Leila Davis.
Jayon Kair Carter.
Ronald Lydell Grace.
Tasia Imani Fisher.
Ronfrel Hagler.
Mark Amal Parti.
Janaya Lynn Morales.
Noah J. Laughlin.
Jasmine Rasden.
Darren J. Miller.
Amari Jamal Romney.
Blake Richard Staley.
Travis T. Williams.
Makai E. Stallings.
Nefertari Henry.
Kasim Seymour.
Jalen St. Fleur Simon.
Alayla Dion Pearl Walker.
Madison Zoe Walker.
Ashanti Karen Williams.
Terry Junior McNeil.
Onyedikachi Kanu.
Kristen Georgina Reed.
Caitlin J. Lee.
Lamar Clanton.
Mike Gordon Louise Jun.
Terrell T. Booker.
Augustina Lorda.
Jada Mary Ellis Dixon.
Aaliyah F. Bailey Bay.
Tayshawn Ziegler.
Jonathan Vital Joseph.
Sienna N. Kirby.
Joyce Na Ayeli Ayi.
Avian R. Barnes.
Jamira Danye Culver.
Taylor Mackenzie Penn.
Delamar Cuevas Nunez.
Okay, Kazaya Nicole Akini.
Jaden Joseph Greenidge.
Delaron Charles Hurston Plummer.
Kennedy A. Ransom.
Leila Simon Newborn.
Cody Aman Gibbs.
Kelia Daniel Castell.
Maya Angela Sharp.
Melia Nicole Starks.
Alicia J. Mathurin.
Emiliana Mene Ford.
Olivia Diana Griffin.
Valencia Mary Weather.
Abriana Naomi Colonel.
Kendra T. Williams.
Kyra T. Moore.
Gaia N. Edwards.
Rena D. Zoe.
Jolene Walekende.
Maya M. Reed.
Diamond Hawthorne.
Nayana Serenity Boynes.
Egypt Green.
Kaya M. Corlu.
Samaya Daniels.
Amaya J. Isles.
Rashida N. Gregory.
Janaya Marie Doyle.
Adriana Lasai.
Jayla A. Lee.
Kason Nairi Aziza Jackson Mack. Thank you.
Devante N. Newsom.
Kasim Kasadik Muhammad.
Wasia Imani Muhammad.
Taisha Renee Jennifer.
Marquise Stefan Bennett.
Maikia Harding.
Christopher Tayshawn Oliver.
Amani B. Adams.
Dawn Marie Fields.
Hermani Nebea Nieves.
Kimora Alexis Taylor.
Okay. Thank you. Nashira Imani Heron Tucker.
Sydney S. George.
Simone Renee Harner.
Michaela Dejanay Rose Brown.
Christopher Eden Obed.
Justice Olivia King.
Elizabeth Michael.
Jace Kennedy Joins.
That's Mari Sawyers.
Okay, Mary Sawyers.
Kalia Janaya Dennis.
Tejan J. Harley.
Amanda Polk.
Kristen Cassie Perkins.
Cameron M. Jones.
Denea Moore.
Macy Noel Watts.
Nicole Page Wilkins.
Jasmine Marie Brown.
Renea M. Patron.
Anisha Camille Swanson.
Zeta N. Phillips.
Shayla Lauren Clark.
Amari Star Ruffin Augustine.
Zara Naya Adra Sherman.
Kalila Joyce Mitchell.
Vera Opawa.
Empress Ellen.
Amira A. Kelsey Bemia.
Zenaya Janae Brown.
Destiny D. Moore.
Nal Jero Buchanan.
Kamar Durant Robinson.
Yes. Zamel Bond.
Jalen Joseph Greenidge.
Jave James Walker.
Jihad Stefan Antonio Green.
Darren A. Hood.
Jocelyn Nina Lee Hargrove.
Maya Denise Belgrave.
Shania Alexis Fache Richburg Savage.
Okay. Trenice Azariah Leacock.
Jeremiah Street.
Anaya Peyton Lee.
Tayden Amir Lynch.
Christian Johnson.
Kason Sandy.
Jamie Mary Mesagensho. Genuine Nairo Mesagensho.
Nazir Oglesby.
Okay. Nigeria Fauntleroy.
Tamia Morgan.
I know. Tamia Morgan. And Shira Orange.
Shafi N.
Kalia
Reeves.
Edwards. Kalia S. Edwards.
Celise Sion Reeves.
Maxwell Getza.
Jenna Kasima Smith.
Lester McCoy.
Ayana Perry.
Siani Henderson.
Niani Brianna Randall.
Yes. Talia Monet Mitchell.
Jayla Ariana Turner.
Trace Lauren Thompson.
Jalila Nathalie Buckus.
Nashe Sarah Courtney Gordon.
Nariel Nasaya Rao.
Annie Mary Keith. Look at this. Look at this. Yolanda, you did well.
All right right now, please join me in congratulating the 2026 graduates of Lincoln University. All right. Yeah. Congratulations. All right. If you could just give me 10 more minutes of your attention, and then it's the rest of your life. So just bear with me for just another few moments. I'm going to ask Dr. Eric B. Coates, President of the National Alumni Association and a member of the class of 1988, 2026, you're about to get inducted to the Alumni Association of Lincoln University.
Good afternoon. Will the class of 2026 please stand? Please repeat after me. And state your name. Promise to support my alma mater, my fellow alumni, and to support Lincoln University with my time, my talents, and my treasures. As president of the Alumni Association, I hereby welcome you to the National Alumni Association of the first degree granting HBCU. You may turn your tassels. Welcome.
Beautiful, beautiful. Welcome to the alumni family, graduates. You can have a seat. We're about to close. But before I close, I want to thank all of you for your presence today. Families, friends, and well-wishers, thank you again for supporting your graduates as they arrived to this place today. To our graduates, we hope that you will keep Lincoln near to you. We look forward to your continued returns to campus in the years to come, and we're looking forward to hearing great things from you. But before we finish, can you all stand and turn to your family and once again say thank you. All right now, can you all please remain standing and join us in singing the alma mater, followed by the benediction and the academic recessional. We ask that you please remain in your seats until the platform party and the faculty and the students have processed out. As a reminder, please follow your marshals into the ICC lobby to pick up your diploma covers. Thank you again for your presence today and for celebrating this wonderful community of scholars. Congratulations, 2026.
today for our alma mater, there are 3 words befitting as our benediction: learn, liberate, lead, to the glory of God and for the legacy of Lincoln. Amen.